Let's make some pumpkin springs for Halloween.
I'm starting with these mini pumpkins that I picked up from the Dollar Tree. You'll also need some floral wire, and my floral wire is already pre-wrapped with some floral tape, but you can absolutely use bare wire for these, and you can use any color. You're also going to need a pencil or a pen. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pull these pumpkins off the clips that they came on, and they're going to come right off real easily. And they're styrofoam. They're going to have a little hole in the bottom, but that's okay. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my floral wire, and about an inch from the end, I'm going to start wrapping it around my pencil or ink pen. And then I'm going to leave about 2 inches on the opposite end, and then I'm going to scrunch it together until it makes this little spring. And what I'm going to do then is I'm going to take the end of my wire and poke it down into the center of my little pumpkin. And you may have to push just a little bit, but I'm going to kind of slide that wire in and out and make that little hole just a little bit bigger than my wire, and then I'll add just a little bit of hot glue to the tip of that wire and put that back into my mini pumpkin, and this is going to secure that wire in place and keep it on the end of our floral wire, and then I'll just hold it and let it dry. So let's make a couple of these. I'm going to do another one just real quick, kind of so you can see how I did it. I'm just going to wrap all the way around. I'm going to leave an inch at the beginning and about 2 inches at the end, and then I'll crinkle that together. I'll use the tip of the end of the wire to push down into the mini pumpkin to make a hole. And I'm pushing pretty deep, but not far enough that it pokes through the other side. Then I'm going to add some hot glue to the tip of my wire, and I'm going to carefully and kind of rotate that wire around as I put it down in my little pumpkin. If you have too much glue and you have some excess, you can use a spare wire just to pull off any excess, or your fingernail or a toothpick to pull off that hot glue. Do be careful because it is hot. And next, what I'm going to do, once I have all my wires inserted, I'm just going to pull that wire out a little bit so my spring is not quite so compressed. This is going to do a couple of things. It's going to make my pumpkins a little more springy and bouncy. If you don't like that look, you can actually shorten your wire, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So what you're going to need to do is pull the middle of your wire apart, and then you can use wire cutters or just some regular scissors to cut that in the middle. It's going to make it really easy if you want to make these into a cluster, if you have 2 of the longer ones and then 1 of the short ones. If you want to see how I use mine,
Make sure to subscribe and hit that bell so you'll get notified when more videos like this drop on my channel. And make sure to give this video a heart to let me know you like this type of content.